Okay, I have finally caved and I fed my likeness into the app to generate a bunch of fantasy portraits. I'm gonna go through them as if they're my alter egos and review them one by one. Let's go. She's giving Cosmic Juliet. There's something very sad and tragic lost in her eyes around a lover and not being able to have what it is that she seeks in life. Her biggest secret, if this thing falls off from her neck, then her head will also fall off entirely. This is Kara. She was on The Real World Austin back in 2004. Kind of got a bad reputation because of that and never fully recovered. She is 36, but she tells people she's 25 when she goes to bars. This is Bolese Kane, which means purple sky in Korean. She was recruited at a pretty young age into the dark industry of K-pop. She already has a record label. She's being exploited. Her spark is fading because it's a dangerous industry. This is Guinevere. She would absolutely eat you alive, and she has killed before, but it was for love. This is how I look at you if you insult one of my friends. This is Julissa, and she can make things happen remotely. Like, without lifting a finger, she can change the entire structure and timeline of a universe that's light years away. But this is a secret, and nobody knows this about her. She only uses her power for good. This is Candace, and she lives in Jamaica. She has been divorced 2 times, but she denies that. She would never bring that up in conversation. She sells beaded bracelets on the beach. This is your mother-in-law. She's incredibly cold and watches over most things that you do and judges them. This is Jan. She lives in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, and hits up the Grove a lot to go to strip shows with her niece. She thinks that people can't tell that she's much older than her niece, but they can. She'll look at her niece Tanya and be like, sorry, sweetie, I gotta hit up the ATM. But really, she wants to get an extra pack of Newport menthols before it all begins. This is Camille. She's your 22-year-old babysitter, and you think your husband is looking at her sometimes because he is. Her pronouns are still she, hers, but she tells you them anyway. This is Kiki. She graduated with a degree in computer science and is quite literally the smartest person you've ever met. And I'm not trying to be stereotypical because it's an Asian likeness coming through the app. I'm just getting vibrant intelligence off of this girl. It's giving testosterone. This one has seen horrors that you would never believe and will go out of her way to protect any creature. When this one goes outside, grizzly bears appear. This one catches fish with her bare hands, but doesn't eat them. Catch and release. This one catches fish with her bare hands too, but then she eats them raw like Gollum. Kimberly was emancipated at the age of 16. She went to cosmetology school, but she ended up creating a very successful fashion line. She's the founder of American Apparel. This is Cassiopeia. She resides in the forest and always has a tiny swarm of dragonflies about 10 feet above her head. This is Nikki. She has a very big warehouse in Brooklyn, and she just exclusively spends her time doing splatter paintings, and somehow they sell for tens of thousands of dollars. This is Sinbad. This is a man. He will never die. This is an immortal being that lives with the elves. His wife, Salome, also immortal, also elven. And this is their daughter, of course, immortal, of course, elven. Her name's Bolivia. This is Anna. She's really into taking DMT and it compromises her social skills. This is Kat. She did the rat race for a few years. She got a little burnt out. One thing led to another. Now she just makes pottery, spends a lot of time with her Newfoundland Arthur. This is Artemis. She's known for being the best falconer in her region. Most people just have one falcon that they partner with. She has around 16 that trust her and willingly return to her for the hunt. This is Celine. She was a mother, but she was forced to witness the murdering of her entire family. The electricity of her rage and resentment has become an electrical current that she can conjure as a weapon to harm her enemies. This is Anya. She's primarily nonverbal. She has a very close relationship with anything stone, arrowhead, earth, and feather. This is Calypso. She's about 3 inches tall. She chooses to remain invisible, but she whispers jokes in your ear. She's just here to have a good time. You met her in the bathroom at the club, and you can tell that she's really drunk, but she's really, really hot, so you invite her back to hang out with you and your friends. This is the girl that's in front of you when you're standing in line at a festival waiting to use a porta potty, and you just know that this bitch is going to take about 15 minutes in there. This is Samirsa, and she has a biological vehicle that she can merge with, like an exoskeleton, like a large animal, but it's also part aircraft. She commands it entirely with her mind. This is August. She was asleep for 80,000 years. And she's waking up. This is Victoria, and she's just spotted you at a club in Vegas, and she's coming over because she's gonna steal your man. Sorry. This is Vakita, and she's an incredibly skilled warrior. She's very ruthless in battle, but she's very funny. She's got a good sense of humor. This is Aditya. She is Vakita's twin sister. She keeps to herself. She's a lot more private. If she sheds a tear, that single tear has the power to mobilize 1,000 dragons in the realms from beyond to defend her honor. This is Freya Alkovsky, and she is the newest Olympic figure skater from Team Russia who has come to absolutely slay. This is Joanne, lives just outside of Indianapolis. She won 4th place in a karaoke competition last weekend. She's about to put the final touches on a pot holder that she's crocheting for her goddaughter Alexis. This is Demetra. She's sort of giving a Abenaki Harley Quinn. She was captured and tortured for about 18 months, but she never gave up any information, ever. This is the picture that some guy who lives in Nebraska named Otis is using to upload to a custom sex doll website. This is Miss Kenzie Ray Hennessy. She will not stop calling you.